What's up, everybody? Viper here. Today we're going to start a new playthrough on Empyrion Galactic Survival. So this is what I normally do when I start a new game. There is a tutorial that you can go through and you can learn like the keys and how to do stuff, build stuff. If you need that, you can go here. But I normally just go to the single player, and then I like playing in survival. You can play this co-op, and I do want to start a server on it, but there's a whole lot. It's kind of a complicated process on how to set it up so the resource respawn. I'm not really sure how to do that, so if anybody's around a server or whatever and is interested in helping me, let me know. But we're just going to go into single player survival, and then you're going to have your little game here. I'm going to name it Viper New Playthrough. And then difficulty settings, you can go in here. You start your equipment medium. Keep inventory on death. That's if you want to keep that, or toolbar items, whatever you want. I'm just gonna keep it on everything for now. Player progression normal. This is how fast you're gonna level up, and then how fast your equipment how long your tools will last, basically. All right, and then how fast your food bar goes down, your oxygen bar. There's no water to worry about. I mean, there is water, but you don't have to drink it. You just eat food. Temperature, radiation, like how it affects you. And then amount of ore deposits. I like to have everything on rich, plenty. All right, these auto miner depletions, if you have it on false, they won't deplete that ore node that you put these auto miners on, so you'll have a continuous supply of ore. And then difficulty, you got easy or hard, medium. I'm just gonna keep it on medium. Drone presence, this is like how many drones are like out in the world you'll find. And then I'm just gonna keep that on normal. Now this drone base attack is kind of important, because if you're on like an enemy base and they have a drone, there's a drone base that you'll be able to destroy eventually. If you have this on, you can turn it off if you don't want the drones to actually attack your base, or low or normal or high. So once you actually set up a base, they will start attacking you. So that's how you deal with this. Now once you take out that drone base on a planet or whatever, you don't have to worry about this anymore. But until that happens, they'll keep attacking your base. I'll just keep it on normal. Construction speed, keep that on normal. I mean, you could jump this up to fast or instant or whatever. We're just going to leave it on normal for now. Blueprint spawn limit, I'm just going to keep that on false. That way I can build whatever the heck I want. And block limit for certain devices, keep that on false. Check mass volume. Alright, this goes into when you actually are putting stuff in your inventory, or like a container or something, then it's going to check that volume if your ship or whatever can leave. And I just like to have that on false just because I like to carry a lot of shit. So if you really want realistic stuff, you know, semi-realistic or whatever, you keep it on true, and then you're kind of restrained about how much stuff you can carry. But hell, if I wanted realistic, I'd just go out and play in the wood. Alright, here we got the CPU points. I'm going to go ahead and put this on true this time, because I have actually played around with the CPUs a little bit, so I kind of understand a little bit more than I did about what exactly they do. But if you're first starting out in the game, you probably want to keep that as false. So we're just going to go ahead and go from there. So we're just going to start on a regular planet, and it tells you what kind of resources it has here: ice, copper, silicone, promethium. Those are the four that's on, you know, mainly every starting planet. Pretty sure it is every starting planet. Alright, here we go. We're coming on the planet. And hell, I'm just gonna kind of point my little drop ship over here. And we might just kind of hang out over in this general area until we can figure out where we're going to have our base set up. Alright, we're coming in for a landing. Got all this wreckage around, which is nice. Oh, what is that? Is that an actual structure? Alright, emergency situation detected. Proceed. It's destroyed due to malfunction in the engines. Crashed on an unknown planet. Alright, cool. Let's go. Evaluating the situation. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take everything out of here. Sensor and event logs. Your little dude's going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. And then, this is kind of new. My dude's got a little snowman head. Eventually I'll put that away later on. Alright, just kind of getting a little... Ooh, I like those mountains over there. We might actually have a place for our base. Okay. See how this is orange? I hit the M for map. Unless you mapped it for something else, it should just be the M button. So we're actually in... So we're in a faction area, and I'm not sure which one this is, Polaris or somebody else. So you kind of got to be careful when you're in these little these faction areas, because if you do certain things, like if I kill a bunch of unarmed animals, you know, like friendly animals, like herbivores, it's going to give me a bad rating in this place. So I don't want to do too much over here. But the first thing I really want to do is get a motorcycle, and then I'm going to take my survival tool, put it down here, and then my little tent, put it over here. We've got some food, which I'm going to eat a little bit because we're kind of hungry down here. I'm going to save this because it does not expire. These are like the best things for rations. Alright, we ate all our food. We can make more. It's not that big of a deal. Like these little hot dogs are good for food. You just take those and go to your survival constructor, which is right here, and you can make your food. So it's not that complicated, but I'm looking for iron because I want to make a motorcycle. If you look for these little blue rocks, I'm going to take my survival tool, and then I'm going to right click, and you've got defense mode, salvage, or resource drill. And I'm going to need a resource drill to get these this iron. And I think I need about 8 iron ore, somewhere around there. We kind of lucked out on this one because there's all kinds of iron right here. There's like 4 nodes, 5 nodes really close together. Alright, now we got quite a bit of iron. That blue thing was iron. This is silicone. We'll just go ahead and grab that while we're here. And everything you do in the game, like picking up stuff, gives you a little bit of XP. Killing certain things gives you XP. Alright, we got quite a bit of stuff. I'm just going to go to the top of this hill. Like if I kill this guy right here, I'm going to lose my reputation in this faction I'm in. Whatever area this is. So I'm not going to try to kill anything that's friendly. Only like spiders and raptors and stuff will I bother killing. And then I'm just going to come over here so I can pull out, get into my inventory a little bit without worrying about anything. But we're going to go into our tab button. Alright, we need to go make a portable constructor, but right now it's locked, so we got to go into our little tech tree, and we're going to have to find that. I think it's miscellaneous, maybe? Yeah, there it is. Right here, and we're going to unlock it. And now I can make our portable constructor. Go back into your tab, and then go ahead and make one of those, and it requires 3 iron ore, which we got 30 already, so we're doing pretty good. And then we're just going to make that, wait for that to actually build. But while we're here, if you notice, I got a bunch of red things around my compass up here. And when you see those, there's a close POI close by. So I just found that POI. There's basically one in every direction of where I am. If I pull out my little portable scanner, I can click this and it'll tell me a little bit of information like wreckage. Ah, there's wreckage over there. Over there. That red thing right there is probably a spider's nest. So we'll go over there and check that out in a minute. Is my constructor done? No, not yet. And then on your left, you'll see on the left bottom, you'll see the little square is your health, then your food, then your stamina, and then your oxygen eventually once you can you get a suit that you can put a helmet on. Because right now I can't put a helmet on because I don't have the right kind of suit. But to make the first type of armor, you need to be level 5, I believe. Yeah, I need to be level 5 to be able to make this armor. But I'm going to need something else to even be able to put it on. So I don't even worry about that right off at the start. I just want to get my bike going. And we have our bike, or our portable constructor. I'm going to take this thing and I'm just going to throw it down in here. And then I want to put my iron in it. And you can just shift and click to actually move stuff. So shift click. And I'm looking for this Motorbike Construction Kit. I'm going to click that and it'll start making this. It only requires 1 iron ingot, and that takes 5 iron ore to make it. So once that's done, I can go over here to this one, and then I can take this back out, and then I can make it. It's just 1 iron ingot to make a little motorcycle. Pretty cheap, fast transportation, and I always like to have this motorcycle close by. Even when I have a ship, I like to keep it. So I'm just gonna kinda, I guess we can go ahead and look in some of these crates in here. Let's see if I can actually get to this. Oh, we got some fuel packs. Nice. We're gonna need fuel. We got a box here. Little stomach pills. Now, if you have it set up like I do, ooh, detox kit, where the mass doesn't affect me, like if you see the volume down here, you really got to be careful if you have it on true. All right, here you got the volume down here. This is how much you can carry, but if you have that volume to false, then you don't even have to worry about this. You can carry as much crap as you want, and that's kind of what I like to do because I like to hoard crap. So I like to keep that crap on false. Then I can just carry a whole bunch of shit. Alright, I think that's all from this little area. Is that a box there? I already got that one. Now there's ways you can easily check all the boxes, or check all of the crates once you can start building cores and putting them down, but we'll go over that a little bit later. Right now I just want to kind of look for a spot where I can start building a base and getting some iron and copper. I haven't even seen copper yet. And if I want to put on my little motorcycle, see, we got our little motorcycle now. And we can get around the map a whole lot faster. Oh, there was copper. Right there. Right there. Now I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to have my base set up, because I'm going to start running out of room rather quickly. Where's those mountains? So let's go and kind of take a look around and figure out where we are. Now, I don't like to stay on the initial planet for long. I try to get off it as quickly as I can and get in space and build me a base out in the actual, you know, the solar system, close to the sun. That way I don't have to worry about spending a whole lot of energy on power. We've got a marker to go north, and I kind of want to get out of this area so I don't do anything too stupid and mess up my reputation with these guys. So we're going to kind of head that way. Oh, we found an iron deposit. Nice. Oh, went a little glitchy there. Like, if I kill these guys right here, I'm going to start losing reputation. Ooh, nice. Little hover bike. Now, you can fix these things up by getting certain parts. But I'm just going to leave this where it is, and I'll come back eventually and pick it up or salvage it all once I can find a better e-tool. Ooh, I kind of like that mountain there. And if you are going to build on a planet, you kind of want to build around the equator, because that's where you'll get the best sunlight. Oh, here we got our spider nest. Know what that is? Yeah, spider nest. Alright, we can kill some of these spiders so we can get some more XP. So I'm going to right click on my tool and go to defense mode. And then I'm just looking for the spiders. Looks like the spiders are hiding. I'll take this, take this stuff right here, I guess. There they are. Go back to defense mode, and then I'm just going to backpedal and shoot these guys. They're going to come at me. They're going to try to hit me. Until you get better weapons is pretty much what you got to do, especially early on. Just keep running, you know, moving around to avoid their stings. Alright, we got 2 of them. Now I'm going to take... Actually, I'll take it all, because I'm going to build a base soon. Now, if you hit Shift and F, it'll take it all in one little shot. Is that all the spiders? Alright, let me go ahead and grab this stuff real quick. This resources. Alright, these spider nests are good for finding plants. There's some grain there. Natural stimulants. But I want these plant fibers. I'm going to take those, because I need those to make some fuel. And if you dig around here, if you go to your resource drill, and then we're going to dig down, this makes it so much better when you get better drills in the game. Right now, this basic drill is just horrible. Finally, alright. This is what I was looking for with these barrels. And I'll go ahead and take that because I'll need that later. Nutrient solutions. But sometimes there's a couple of these barrels down here, and you can find decent stuff in there. Sometimes you just find that little bit of crap. But it's good to check. This ain't so bad, but I'd rather have a higher mountain. So I'm going to go get over to that area right there. Where's that taking us? Hopefully they'll keep us out of one of these, you know, these areas. That way I can kill and do anything I want in that area. If I want to kill some herbivores or some non-dangerous species, I can without worrying about losing reputation. Alright, we're over here at this big mountain, and I kind of like the way this one actually looks. I'm close to water, and I've got a huge mountain. There's a few baddies over here at night, but there's not that many. Let me go ahead and sleep. So you can pull out this little tent that they give you, and you just go up to it and hit F, and you can sleep on it. Just remember to pick it back up. So here's daytime. And I think I'm going to dig a hole to the, what is that, south? Does that go in the mountain there? No, I don't want to go south. Or I'm going to have to dig south, but I want it to actually go inside the mountain. Actually, I can dig west, and that'll get me even better inside the big mountain. So this is going to be my little base operation. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this area on the map. So if I right-click, I can make a waypoint. I'll have it show up on HUD. And we're just going to put home base. Oh, I got a baddie coming. If you hit escape or whatever, it doesn't actually pause anything. So you got to make sure you're in a safe area when you're actually doing something. Don't you try to bite me. Come back here. Alright. Hell, we might as well cook up some food. Take that. And then we're going to cook up some steaks. Alright, this is one thing I do want, is a chainsaw. Let's see if we have enough stuff to actually make one of those. And we do. And we're also going to need a little bit of fuel. Alright, while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and head west. And pretty much I'm going to start digging out a hole. Now if you look at the bottom right, you can tell where if you see where the ammo is and you see the degrees. If you want to drill a straight hole, you're going to have to get it like down to 0 degrees and then continue going straight. So that's roughly it. Alright, it's probably not going to be straight enough, but I'll eventually fix it when I have a better drill. But I'm just going to drill down and dig me out a little bitty base area. So give me a minute and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so I spent about 20 minutes or so digging out just a straight tunnel to the highest part of the mountain. Now I'm just going to dig out a little bit more, and eventually I'm going to dig some more down. And when we actually start building our base, my core is going to go, you know, as far down as I can get it. I don't know if I'm going to go down to bedrock or not, but I want the most distance between my core and, you know, the top of it. That way when the drones come, they're going to come for what they call the core in the game. So they're not going to go over here where the entrance is. They're going to come, you know, and they'll be right up here you know, floating around trying to shoot me, but there's gonna be so much ground between them and me that they're not gonna be able to do anything. So that's why I like to build down. If you build on the surface, you're gonna have to build defenses like right off the bat, and yeah, I don't like to do that. I like to hide because I'm on an alien planet, and we got to be sneaky. So I'm just gonna dig a little bit more so I have a little bit of room around here. And while I'm digging, I'm gonna go ahead and build a couple more of these survival constructors. Let's just build 3 more of those. 5. That way we'll have 5. So let me dig out just a little bit more. Also, when you're digging, or really exploring or anything, you also have a drone in the game. If you hit F5, which is the default key for it, it brings up a drone. And you can dig with this thing. Unfortunately, you can't shoot with it, but you can at least be able to dig, you know, resources and dig out your base with it, which I kind of love this little drone thing. So I'll bring you back in a second when I have just a little bit more mined out. And then we can put our little constructors up. Now these I can use for holding materials, you know, storing stuff that I don't need right now. Now, since I am way down in the mountain, it's going to take quite a little bit of time to be able to walk through this, but you can actually use your bike in here. And then just drive out. Alright, now I'll grab our chainsaw. And we have to reload it. Oh, you little jerk. Oh, this thing about killed me. Alright, back to our chainsaw. I need some more wood so I could start making some ammo and some better stuff. I do like to collect a lot of wood because it takes quite a bit of time to craft those fuel. Alright, we're out of fuel, but we have 101 logs, which is nice. There is an iron deposit close by to us, which is right up here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit up that real quick. Alright, maybe I won't hit up the iron deposit, because if you see to our right, there's a whole bunch of little raptors. And those guys can be a pain when you first start out. Let's actually see if they're going to be over here. Now these are the deposit that you can put an auto miner on. And then you can get unlimited resources if you have the if it's set to false. But we're not going to need that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and take out this this medium deposit, because it's better if you put them on very large anyway. So I'm just going to go down far enough till I hit it, and then I'm going to get on a little area where nobody can mess with me while I mine it. Alright, so now we got the iron right there. So I'm just going to dig a little bit up. And then I'm going to get rid of this little part here. That way if any of those little jerks come down, they can't get to me. Alright, now I'll pull out my little handy dandy drone. But they could probably still get to me, so I'm just gonna dig out just a little bit more so I know I'm safe. Oh, we should be good here. So now I can just take my little drone and go in and mine this this iron ore. Alright, well, I got 545 iron ore. And this is taking forever because I have this small drill. So I think that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and get back out of here. Oh, come on. I can make it. I can make it. And then, which way's home? To the south? Alright. Let's see if we can find any other kind of minerals around here. See if we can't find some copper and silicone. Nice. We got 3 nodes that way, so let's go that way. 700 meters, not far. What are we gonna get here? Oh, we found copper. Medium. Alright, let me go ahead and grab some of this copper. Alright, we got 500 copper and 40% left, so that's good enough for there. Let's go and figure out how to get out of here. We're looking for silicone. Once we find silicone, then we have pretty much all we really need right now. Hopefully one of these is silicone. And what do we got? We got copper, another copper, good. Alright, I saw a little red dot on our map. Where'd he go? There's a drone right there. And I don't really have the weapons to take care of him right now. So we're gonna avoid him. Alright, come on. Silicone, finally. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, so that'll keep the a lot of the bad guys away. Alright, where's the silicone at? Alright, down we go. Let me grab some silicone, and I'll bring you right back. Looks like somebody's gonna try to come get me. Let's put you in a proper cage, buddy. Alright, so this is why I kind of make me a little safe area when I'm digging. That way I can dig with my drone and not have to worry about these little critters. Alright, now we have 500 silicone as well. Now we have a bunch of friendly dudes down here, and I don't really want to mess with these guys. Let's go ahead and just make sure they got a nice deep hole where they can't come back out and get me. Alright, buddies, y'all stay down there because I don't want to have to mess with you. Give me a nice little walkway. Whoa. You know what? Let's just go ahead and I'll be careful. If I get stuck down there, I'm probably dead. We're just gonna go out this way. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's head back to our base. Alright, now we are back home. Now what we're gonna do with these things is, since we made so many of them, we're just gonna use one for copper. We gotta turn it on. what is it, 5? And then we'll use this one for silicone. And this one for iron. This one right here, I'm going to take half of it, and I'm going to make a bunch of biofuel. Yeah, it's raining in the cave, I know. Whatever. It's one of those things with the game. I don't think it actually rains when you actually build buildings, but I can't remember. It's been a while. But I think that's about it for today. We've managed to collect 3 of the major resources you need to start off: copper, silicone, and iron. So once that's done smelting, we'll actually be able to build either start making a ship or build a base, or we could even go into the factory and construct, you know, some kind of small a small vessel. Like this javelin. We might end up making this javelin. I like this javelin, especially to start out with. It's a pretty decent ship, and it doesn't cost a whole lot. It doesn't have a shield or anything extravagant, but it's nice and cheap, and we would be able to make it once all this stuff is smelted. So I think that's about it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.